Hey guys, this is Z-Rave. Wanted to make a video to help you adapt your gear from the pre-patch tank version of the gear I was recommending to the new high DPS setup that I've been suggesting. So the defensive requirements have dropped a lot. You still want to get a certain amount of all resist. I have around 700, maybe 800 would be safer. And I'm going to actually get the Enchantress here so we have my full armor. And I've been moderately successful in terms of surviving packs with this amount, but I think you guys might need a bit more because my DPS is high enough that I'm killing stuff very quickly. They don't have very much time to do damage to me. So you can still use a lot of the pieces that you had before, but you want to be replacing pieces where you can get huge increases in DPS. So the first thing I did was get rid of the Helm of Command, and I got an Anderio's Visage instead. It's not the best helm that you can get. They're like rare helms with a socket and 6% crit hit chance or something. You can have more strength and stuff. Those would be better. They would cost a fortune. You can get one of these for like around 4 million right now. Big boost to DPS. I recommend getting one of these. And the other thing you want to look out for is that you don't need all resists on all your pieces anymore. So you can afford to start replacing some for big increases in DPS. So if you don't have one already, like huge strength on your shoulder, huge strength on your belt, like both of these have resist all, but that's not absolutely necessary. If you can keep your resist all over, in particular, if you have a string of ears, it's definitely time to replace it. Find a belt with a huge amount of strength on it. I also replaced my pants here. You can see these don't have any resist all, but they do have 250 strength, which is what I wanted it to do. So the idea here is that you're keeping some of your tank pieces, right? Like for example, these gloves here have 80 resist all, or maybe my chest piece here has a lot of vitality on it, and I'm keeping this and that's fine, but I'm replacing the other pieces where I can get huge amounts of DPS increase. Another ring that has to go is the Justice Lantern. I don't think it's worth anything anymore in terms of helping you out. It's monsters hit for very little damage, and the stuff that really kills you right now, like Arcane Enchanted, cannot be blocked anyway. So you might as well sell your Justice Lantern. I'm using rings here, like as you can see from my other videos. I'm stacking crit hit and crit hit damage, and that's why I have 40k. Over here you can see my crit hit chance and damage over there. So I wanted to have rings that would really help me with this strategy. So I got 2 rings that have both of the crit hit stats and then a little bit of something else on it. I like both of these very much. But other pieces, like for example the bracers, where you cannot get high strength, the gloves, or maybe the boots, like it's just very limited on how high you can go in strength there. Maybe like 90 or 100, like over 100 would be considered very high. So you can keep those pieces as tank gear with the all resist on it, and then swap out your other pieces to increase your DPS. Now, I talked about how you want to be focusing on crit and crit hit damage. Definitely, if you're going to keep using a shield, you need one that has crit hit chance. So something like this shield here. This is a really good one because it has high stats, but it's not necessary. It could be lower block chance or something like that. It's nice to have high armor still, but the big deal about this shield here is the crit chance. As you can see, my DPS is at 41k almost. If I take off the shield, it drops down to under 35. So just the shield is giving me like 6k DPS because of the crit chance. Really ties in well with this strategy. The rings can have up to 4.5 crit chance, so you try to get that there. Amulets can have very high crit chance and crit damage, so try to do something there. And in particular, the amulet, I think you should avoid getting all resistance because it makes the amulet just so expensive. It's not worth trying to go for that. Bracers and gloves, you can get crit chance. So like I got just 0.5% off the max on these, and I also resist all. So these would be very expensive pieces, several million. But you can probably get something that has the crit hit chance, maybe lower resist all or no resist all, and get the resist all somewhere else. And high strength, right? I'm at 1561 right now. I could probably raise this even further. For example, my chest piece has very little strength on it, and it's possible upgrade piece. I could get an amulet that has strength, and so forth. So try to increase your strength, get crit hit damage, get crit hit chance. You don't have to replace your entire set. You can keep some of your tank pieces that have resist all on the right spots where you can't get a lot of DPS if you upgrade, and then boost your damage in other ways. So I'm trying to make a guide here to help you adapt from what you were doing before to the new strategy. I hope this cleared up a few questions. If you have any other questions, just drop them in the comments. I'll get to them if I can. Or if it's something, you can also send a YouTube message if that's better for you. All right, thanks for watching.